hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Bulls! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Wasting no time taking a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
I tell you, as a play caller in this offense, when you have all this speed, sometimes you just look at your play sheet and pick a play because you know it's going to work. Big play before, now you got another big one lining you up here 1st and goal.
Fires quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The run inside. It's Benjamin. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Off to the races to the right. Past the 30. Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On the ground with the counter. He just carries it face-long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side.
And those body blows.
Oh, he found the space on the right. At the 20. Touchdown Bulls. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you get...
The extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Clark. Oh, what a cut! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. He'll take a shot. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone. But the officials are signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds.
Well, this offense has come out lighting it up, throwing the football. They've had a lot of success. They found guys wide open. They've been able to make contested catches, too. Finally, though, the defense right there able to go up and compete for a ball.
There's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Coming out with it, it's Matthews. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside, it's Jackson. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
He's there to make the stop.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside. It's Benjamin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds his man. It's Marsh. Smashes through the tackle. Lots of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Bailey. Finds his target down the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got a man, it's Matthews. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. The short hands. It's Clark. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. He goes right back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, USF!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Looking for room. It's Jackson.
God,
he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And It's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm, and I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And some room to work. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create.
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Wide receiver comes in motion. Complete on 3rd down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And they'll knock him down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Eakin. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys,
makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown Bulls. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point was good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the third quarter. And this defense will start the fourth on its heels. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Jackson. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it.
and finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
It'll be third and long. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice.
Could be an alley. Still on his feet. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Pulls and fired complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the Mountaineers regain the lead.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football.
Test
Here in the
that,
second
bro.
half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09 remaining on the clock. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Allen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance to give the offense the football back, go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
Picks up the 1st down. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Trying to get away.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and final timeout call by West Virginia. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got him. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this offense. Again, get the 1st down. The clock stops for a second, and now we've got to go fast.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Right on target this time. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. Under fire. And it's caught in the end zone, and we're all tied up. They're an extra point away from winning it.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go, the extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and one more play. If they could just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point, they're going to win this game.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. A huge point after this for the lead.
Right.
Oh, and he missed it, and we're still tied.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Still running at the 40. Got room on the return. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can